All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning or good day, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. I'm really glad you were able to join us, whether you woke up super early or stopped doing something you were feeling really focused and busy about to be here. You've already communicated a lot to yourself about how much you matter to yourself by just choosing to set aside this time to just be together with yourself. And it seems maybe kind of trite, but I believe that this time is never wasted at all. And in many ways, the hardest part is over because you're here already. So we have a pretty delicious 45-minute practice together today. Oh no, all you need are 2 blocks. And if you don't have access to blocks or something sturdy to put your hand on, not a big deal. You don't super need them. And that's it. We'll get started. This is a 45-minute practice, so I will have you out of here at 7:45 Central Time. And if for any reason you have to dip out early, totally understand. No worries. If you're following along to the playlist, I'm going to press play on it now. Don't worry about being perfectly synced up with me. It doesn't really matter. And let's make our way to child's pose. So spread your knees wide, or toes to touch, knees as wide as feels comfortable this morning. Just let your torso melt down. If it feels comfortable, you can kiss your forehead onto the mat. If the shape is uncomfortable in your body, try amoeba pose instead. Bring your knees to touch, and then your belly and your chest go over your thighs, and you can bring your arms back by your heels. This is a little more comfortable in your shoulders, and you can rest the side of your head on the earth. So whichever of these shapes feels better to you. And then just start to let yourself arrive in this space. Feel what it feels like to be here in this moment. Sense the mat against your fingertips. Notice its texture. Notice the weight of your arms pressing down into the ground. Can you relax your shoulders more? Good. Relax the back of your heart space, tuning into that sensation of ice melting into water. Continue to trace the line of your spine down towards your hips. Let your hips grow heavy and soft. And if it feels good to you, maybe you start to windshield wiper your forehead against the mat. Just a nice little rock back and forth. We'll take a couple breaths here to welcome the practice. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Another big breath just like that. Breathe in, fill up. Breathe out your mouth, let something go. Good, last one like that. Big breath in, fill up your entire rib cage. Biggest open mouth, exhale. Start to crawl your fingertips over towards the top right corner of your mat, finding a big stretch through your left side body. We'll spend a few breaths here. To intensify the stretch, pull your left palm back towards you and push your right palm away. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good, crawl back to center. Send your fingertips off towards the top left corner of your mat. Bringing that same big stretch through the right side. You can kind of do this push and pull with the palms in a way that feels good to you. If you want a little more through the side body, breathe in, breathe out. Good, crawl back to center. And start to find some movement through your hips. So wag your hips from side to side like you're a dinosaur with a gigantic tail. You're thumping side to side. Really tune into the sensations you're feeling in your hips here, just noticing maybe if they feel tight, maybe they're feeling a little sore if you've been doing a lot of other well-being week activities or just from life. Start to make these wags a little bigger, a little more dramatic. We're gonna work our way up into tabletop. So let this be something that feels good to you. There are no rules, you're not doing it wrong. Keep breathing in. About 3 more breaths. We'll all meet together on hands and knees in tabletop. Good, last full round. We'll meet together in tabletop position. Spread your fingers really wide, and hips are over knees, shoulders are over wrists, fingers are spread wide. And push your hands down into the ground to feel this lift up through your shoulder girdle. Push your toenails and your shins down into the ground to activate your legs, and gently hug your belly button up and in. Super active. If at any point in class other stuff we're doing doesn't feel good, you can come back to this active tabletop. You're still building strength and stability through your core here. This is an awesome place to be. From here, we'll do some cat and cows, start to warm up the spine. So drop your belly, tip your tailbone up, carve a line up the wall in front of you with your chin. Spend a couple breaths here, just shifting back and forth. Hug the heels of your hands back towards your knees to open up through your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, cat pose, round and curl your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Imagine you could shoot your heart up through your upper back. Cat pose, spend another few breaths here, shifting forward and backward, maybe side to side. Find out what feels good to you. Now we'll find a little flow. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Inhale, cow pose, drag your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Enjoy 5 more rounds of this cat and cow on your own, and really make it your own. So be present with what's happening in your body. And if your mind thinks, oh, I wonder if this would feel good, just give it a try. I invite you to approach this practice with an openness and a curiosity, which I think is an awesome way to start the day. Finish up your last round of cat and cow, and we'll come back to tabletop. All right, next is thread the needle. We're gonna do some stuff for the spine to warm it up on the mat, and then we'll get moving. So if you're having sensitivity in your wrists, you can make fists on the mat for this, but make sure this is a really strong fist. You're not letting your wrist bend either way. So bring your left palm or left fist to the ground. Breathe in, and like you're drawing a big bow and arrow, pull your right fingertips up high. Pause here for a moment. Activate through your right arm. Spread your fingertips wide. Notice sensations moving from your shoulder up to each finger. Breathe in. Breathe out, thread the needle. Tuck your right arm under this bridge of your left. Release your right shoulder, right side of your head to the ground. We have options here. We're twisting, bringing a nice gentle twist to the upper spine here. You can bring your left arm overhead for more of a side stretch on the left, or you can snake it around your back, any amount to open up through your left shoulder. Wherever you are, soften your face and breathe more deeply. Good job. One more breath in. And breath out. Bring your left hand back onto the mat. Breathe in, reach your right fingertips back up high. Exhale, tabletop. Let's take that on the other side. Right palm or right fist comes to the earth. Inhale, peel your left fingertips high. Pause here, enliven each finger. Stretch them up high. Push your right hand down into the earth. Can you reach your top hand 1 inch higher? Breathe in. Breathe out, thread the needle. Left arm comes under this time. Left side of the head, left shoulder rests down. And then choose your own adventure here. Fingers up towards the top of the mat. Maybe you snake around. If it feels comfortable to you, close your eyes. And breathe deeply into the places where you feel the most tension in this shape. Maybe it's your hips. Maybe it's your upper back. Maybe it's your neck. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Good. Bring your right hand back to the mat. Inhale, left fingertips up high. Exhale, tabletop. All right, next is one of my true faves, and this is what I recommend blocks for. If you don't have them, it's really not a big deal. You might just not like go down as far. So this is stargazer pose. So we're gonna start with our legs kind of in child's pose. So toes touch, knees wide, and then sit. Bring these blocks, I like them on their highest height, but this is up to you, back by your heels. We'll kind of adjust this as we go, whatever's right for you. And we're gonna start with the left hand on the block. And as you breathe in, lift your hips and bring your right fingertip up. And we're kind of reaching up into the left, finding a big stretch through the right side, big stretch through the front of both hips. Keep breathing. If it feels good, you can let your head drop back to open your throat. If it doesn't, keep it a little more neutral. And can you reach your right fingertips further up and back, but create space between your shoulder and your ear. Relax. Good. Breathe in. As you exhale, gently come back to center. We'll do this on the other side. Right hand on the block by your right ankle. Breathe in, lift your hips, push them forward. Circle your left arm to reach up and back. Firm your glutes to protect your low back. Also helps intensify the stretch across the front of the hips. And you can use the hand on the block to help push you up so you have more room to reach and stretch. Couple more breaths here. Firm your glutes, soften your face, relax your shoulder away from your ear. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back down. We'll find a little flow now, matching breath to movement. Left hand on left block. Breathe in, lift and reach. Breathe out, come back. Right hand on right block. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, lower down. We got 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach up high, stretch. Exhale, lower. Nice job. Right hand on right block. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, lower down. Last set here. Let it feel really good. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Right hand on right block. Breathe in, expand. Exhale, lower down. All right, you can set these blocks off towards the top of your mat. We won't use them again, but if you'd like them, then they're nearby. Come back to tabletop. Options here to keep your hands really wide on the ground, or again, if you have sensitive wrists, come to fists. Send your right toes straight back. I'm just gonna find a nice little calf stretch. Just kind of rocking back and forth, saying, what's up, right calf? What's up, Achilles? How do you get so tight while we sleep? All right, option to keep going with the stretch if it feels good. To bring a little more heat to energize the core, lift the right leg so it's parallel to the rest of your body. And notice if you've started to collapse down into your arms, find that same active tabletop posture, pushing the hands down, hugging the front body up to meet the back. Flex your right toes back towards your shin and imagine you could donkey kick something behind you with your heel, just like poof. Nice. All right, squeeze your right glutes. You might stay right here for a little more. Bring your left fingertips forward. Hug this left shoulder back down to create space between your ear and your shoulder. If you're already shaking, you're doing it right. Option to stay right here or to move on. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath you, crunch. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, find cat pose in your back. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch. We got 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Last one. Inhale, explode open. Exhale, elbow to knee, and release. Back to tabletop. Nice job. All right, send the left toes back. Just a nice calf stretch. Nothing challenging here, but you know it's coming. And because you know it's coming, you have a chance to notice what your brain does when it's anticipating something it knows is hard. Notice if you're already getting lost in some sort of a story and creating a narrative that will unfold. You don't know what will happen. We don't know. All right, you might stay here at this calf stretch if it feels good. If you want more, lift the left leg. Notice if your left hip is like opening. I notice this because I'm looking at myself. So turn both of your hips down to face the earth. Squeeze your left glute to lift your leg 1 inch. Reactivate through the front of your core. So pushing down with the hands, hugging the belly button up and in. Maybe you stay right here, practicing this stability, breathing here. If you want more, bring the right fingertips straight forward. Notice if you're extending through the shoulder, hug it back and down. Maybe you stay here, keep squeezing through the left leg and glute, or inhale and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, crunch, cat your back. Nice, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, nice and slow, great control. Inhale, lengthen like you're moving through honey. Exhale, elbow to knee, make yourself super tiny. We got 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. So good. Last one. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee, and release. Nice job. Let's just take a couple cats and cows on your own just to reset the spine a little bit. And when you're ready, downward facing dog, please. Walk your hands forward about a handprint. Spread your fingers really wide. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. There's truly nothing like down dog in the morning. So enjoy it. And if this doesn't feel good in your body in a way that feels like the kind of uncomfortable that you know, you're like, this is not good for me, come back down to tabletop. And the beautiful thing about a home practice is that the layer of worrying what other people think about us is really removed because nobody can see you. So if you're doing something too challenging for you right now because you think you need to be, you don't need to be. Come back down, treat your body with kindness and compassion. So we're here in down dog, maybe you're pedaling out through your legs. Spread your fingers really wide, distributing the weight across both hands. And palm, sorry, I got really into this down dog. Grip at the mat with your fingertips like you're trying to palm a basketball. See if you can notice the palm of your hand popping up like a little suction cup. That's the engagement we're looking for in the arms and the shoulders. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet up behind your hands. Take as many steps as you'd like to get there. Release into ragdoll pose. Feet are at least as wide as the mat. Knees are really generously bent. Just let your torso hang here. If it feels good, you can kind of just shift side to side. Maybe you interlace your hands at the back of your neck and gently tug the top of your head down. Wherever you are, manifest space across your low back. And if you think you're relaxing your neck and your head, relax them even more. Nice job. Bend your knees generously, bring your hands to your hips, and without breaking your body, bring yourself to standing. Do whatever you need to feel good doing that. And bring your toes to touch. Little sliver of space between your heels, or hips a more comfortable, legs a more comfortable distance apart. It's up to you. Let's find mountain pose. So starting with grounding down through the feet. So spread your toes wide like a little frog on the mat. Push your feet down in the same way that we felt the palms of our hands pop up when we dug our fingertips in. Can you do that with your toes? Lift along the inner arch of both feet. Nice. And if you're like, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it. We're grounding. You'll get there anyway. Firm through both legs, drawing energy up from this strong connection with the earth. And when you get up to your butt, notice if you're sticking it way out like a Kardashian, use your core to bring your pelvis directly under your shoulders. This might feel like holding your core up and in. So super powerful through the legs. As you breathe in, reach your fingertips up high. Take 3 breaths here, greeting the day with a huge, powerful expression of yourself this morning. Breathe in, breathe out. One more big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. We'll find a little flow with some movements here, and then we'll do a little bit of balancing, and then we'll be out of here. All right, breathe in, reach your fingertips up high. Breathe out, find a big stretch towards the right. So arms can do whatever you want. I like to do the arm on the rib cage to help encourage lengthening. Squeeze your glutes for support here. Relax your shoulder away from your ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, mountain, come to center. Exhale, bend to the left, reach up, then rainbow over. You can bump your hips towards the right, but keep weight evenly distributed through both feet. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, open twist. Reach the right arm back, left arm forward, and pause for a minute here. Peel your fingertips apart from each other. Locate your heart. Here it is. Imagine that it is radiating energy and warmth out through both arms and fingertips. Give your fingertips a little wiggle. Feel the sensations of energy moving. Nice job. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, reach right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Same thing here, energizing through both arms. Notice if your left hip has opened to help with the twist. Bring it back in line with the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, back bend of your choice. You might bring your arms into a cactus. Squeeze your butt, lift your heart. Maybe you want to do standing camel. Bring your hands to your low back and just still squeeze your butt, but pop up your chest a little bit. Manifest space across your collarbones and imagine lifting your heart up by a string. Breathe in. As you exhale, fold forward, melting down, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lift halfway, straighten your spine. Exhale, high plank and pause. Plant your palms, shoulder width distance apart, step straight back. You're doing awesome. Don't panic. Bring the breath. Bring a powerful breath to support a powerful shape. And we're gonna activate the whole body here, surprise, surprise. All right, shift your heels on top of your toes and activate your legs. Flex your quads. Can you flex your calves? Try. It's weird, but you could try it. Activate through the inner leg line here. Activating inner thighs feels weird, but you can do it. Hug your outer hips in, corset your core. So imagine that 360-degree core. That's real. That is how your body is built. Hugging in. You're doing great. We're all doing really good. Claw at the mat with your hands. Push the earth away. One big breath in. You got it. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Option to drop to your knees. Let your legs either zip up behind you or be wider on the mat. Up to you. Slide your palms down to your lowest rib. Cricket your elbows behind you. Nose kisses the mat. As you inhale, push your pelvis down. Peel your heart up. Cobra pose. Enjoy a few breaths here as we refine the shape. So pinch your shoulder blades together behind you like you were holding a quarter between them. Gaze straight down at the mat, or about 6 inches in front of you, actually. Drag the heels of your hands back towards your hips to open through your chest. Nice job. Press your toenails down. Can you breathe in and lift 1/2 inch higher? Exhale, lower down. Beautiful job. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna flow through that now, matching breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Push your feet down. Exhale, bend to the right, your variation. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend to the left. Nice job. Inhale, mountain, reach high. Exhale, twist to the right. Peel your arms apart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, mountain, reach. Exhale, your back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold, soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank to your belly with control. Inhale, cobra pose, peel your heart forward. Exhale, lower down, nice. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your tailbone. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Soften your knees. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful job. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, offer your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward, soft knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank to your belly, carefully with control. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog, using your core, draw your hips back. Good. Inhale, look forward. Oh no, I'm kidding. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Here we go. As you exhale, bend your knee, open up through your hip. Option to find some big circles here, or to just hang out, let gravity do its work. Really important to keep clawing at the mat here, pushing your hands down. And can you hollow out your armpits? See if you can locate what that feels like in your body. If you can't, no worries. It just helps stabilize your shoulders. Inhale, kick your right leg back high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hug your knee to your nose. Drop your hips 1 inch lower. Make this more like high plank than down dog in your body. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Lower the right knee to the ground. You can tuck or untuck your back toes, and then walk your hands up your right thigh. As you breathe in, sweep both arms up, and we'll pause here for a moment. Push your back toes down and squeeze your back glute, stabilizing the pelvis. Push your front foot down, activating through the thigh. Hug your belly button up and in, so powerful in this kneeling lunge. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, find a very gentle bend towards your right. You can bring your right hand to your thigh. Keep pushing your back toes down. This is a big stretch for the front of the left hip. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, back bend. Drop your hips as much as feels good. This can be a really subtle movement depending on what's happening in your body today, so don't lunge deeper than feels good. Wherever you are, can you pinch your shoulder blades together a little? Find that little lift through the heart. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, half split, straighten the front leg, sink the hips back towards the heels, but not all the way down. I accidentally lied. This is a good place for blocks, I forgot. Blocks come in all sorts of heights. These can help you rest your hands so that you can focus on relaxing into the stretch. If these are not working for you, don't use them. Just an option. While we're here in half splits, this is a big stretch for the back of the right leg. So you can send your toes side to side. Maybe you point and flex your toe. Just be curious about what's here today. Take a big breath in. And a breath out. Good. Gently come back into this lunge. Both palms frame your front foot. Adjust your back leg as you need to, so that's not too much of a stretch on the hip. We're gonna take 2 twists here. So first, left palm to the earth, or left hand on a block, or fist, lots of options. Breathe in, reach your right arm up as much as feels good. This might not be as much of a big twist as before, that's okay. Breathe in. Breathe out, soften your face. Return back, hands on the mat. Bring your right hand to the mat now on the inside of this right leg. And as you breathe in, reach your left arm up. Gently firm your left glute to stabilize your pelvis and stretch through the hip. You have a lot of options here. You can keep reaching and energizing through the left fingertips, or find big circles with the arm. Just exploring sensation and range of motion. You have 2 more breaths here. Good, breathe in, reach up high. Exhale, come back to center. Activate your back leg in an active low lunge. Step your right foot back, high plank. Shift forward, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, peel up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Same thing here. You can take circles, find some movement, or just enjoy stillness and the power of gravity. You're here for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, chest to thigh. Lower your hips 2 inches. You're doing so good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot through between your hands. Lower your right knee to the ground. Tuck or untuck the toes. Walk your hands up your thigh. It's tired today. All right, push your toes down. Squeeze your back glutes. Push your front foot down. Hug your belly button up and in. This might be plenty for you. You might be feeling powerful, might be feeling a nice stretch here. No pressure to move on. If you want to, left hand to left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. As you exhale, up again, then over towards the left. A gentle, gentle stretch through this hip. Be gentle. I'm telling you to be gentle. Caffeine. All right, 1 more breath in. Breath out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, back bend, dip your hips as much as feels good. Just pinch your shoulder blades together, lift your heart, maybe lift your chin. Stay present with the muscles that are keeping you stable here. You might be kind of squeezing and releasing back glute as you navigate the depth of this lunge for you. That's awesome. Keep it going. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, half split, straighten the left leg, sink the hips back, grab blocks if you need them. You have several breaths here, so just experiment with what feels good in this leg. And I invite you to be really cognizant of what might be different on this side. Are there places that feel a little sore, maybe a little more tense here? And if that's the case, is there something else your body is asking for? I love that yoga helps us, or well, you have to be present or else you like fall over. And so it helps gets us out of that mode where we're just running on autopilot, doing the things we do because we've always done them. Everything we do on our mats gets to be a choice. Take 1 more full round of breath with this shape for you. At the bottom of your next exhale, crawl yourself forward, finding this. It's called a lizard lunge. Isn't that kind of cool? All right, 2 twists. Right hand to the block or to the ground. Inhale, left fingertips come up as much as feels good. You might find some spins through the wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back to center. Switch out your hands. So left hand on the block, this will be a big open twist. Breathe in, reach your arm forward, up and back. Your choice here. You might just experiment with more of these circles, noticing the way that sensations in the arm and the neck are connected. Maybe you're doing your own thing. I love it. 2 more breaths. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant both palms. Activate your back legs. Step back. Last high plank. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. On your belly in 1. Gently lower down. Last cobra pose. Breathe in. Peel your heart up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we'll enjoy a couple more breaths here in down dog, getting out any last little stretches that you love here. We'll wrap up with a couple quick balancing exercises, and we're gonna end on our feet so that you're nice and energized for the day. So no worries, still planning to get you out of here on time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward, fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Gently bring yourself to standing. Okay, we're gonna do eagle, dancer, standing figure 4, and then tree. So you don't need to worry about that. I just decided. Okay, so just come to a comfortable standing position on your mat. We're gonna do right leg over the left first for eagle. So let's bring your right leg up in one leg mountain. So thighs parallel to the ground, really strong here. Actually, you could stay here if you don't like what's happening next. This is good, but breathe in here. As you breathe out, cross your right knee, oh my goodness, over your left, sink your hips down, and then right arm comes over left, weave your palms to touch, or grab a big bear hug. I'm choosing to end with, breathe. Choosing to end with balancing here because if you're not fully present in your body and in this moment, you're gonna fall over. And also, balancing is really different every day, depending on what's happening for you. So it's a great way to practice patience and self-compassion. One more breath in. Exhale, let this side go. Nice, we'll do that on the other side. Left leg comes up, nice and strong through the thigh, grounded through the right foot. Core is engaged, chest is lifting slightly, breathe in. Exhale, eagle on the left. Left leg crosses over, left arm comes over, palms touch. Maybe you just gave yourself a big hug. You're doing awesome. Keep breathing. Find something non-moving on the floor in front of you. Breathe to that place. Become intensely fascinated by this piece of cat hair on the floor. Good. Keep your breath full and powerful. One more breath in. Exhale, release that side. Give your legs a little shake. All right, we're skipping dancer. All right, bring your right leg back up, one leg mountain. And then for standing figure 4, cross right ankle over left knee, sink your hips back. Flex your right toe back towards your shin. This doubles as a nice juicy stretch for the right side. For a little more of the stretch, if the balance is feeling okay, bring your right hand to your right thigh and gently roll the thigh away from you. Good. One more breath in. Breath out, release, gently come back to standing. Do that on the other side. Left leg comes up, nice and powerful. Flex the left toes back towards the shin, breathe in. Breathe out, cross left ankle over right knee. It's not cheating if you have a wall. It's maybe just something that you need today. Sink your hips further back, like you're reaching for a chair behind you. And then same thing here for a little more of a stretch through the outer left hip. Left hand to left thigh, gently roll it away from you. Breathe in. And breathe out, come to standing. All right, we're gonna end with tree pose together today. And this is my favorite because there's so many expressions. So you can really tap into what it feels like to be you today and make that decision based on something intuitive rather than prescriptive. So ground down through your left foot, maybe even imagine roots are growing from the bottom of your arch. And then bring your right foot either to kickstand on the ground against your ankle, maybe to your calf, or if it feels okay, you can lift the leg all the way up into your thigh. Try to avoid the knee joint, or definitely avoid the knee. Gently open your right hip, using the strength of your right glute to open your knee a little more. Connect to your core. Find something non-moving on the ground, your drishti, your point of focus. And if this feels good, and you feel like your tree might be growing branches today, let that be a really intuitive choice that you make. If you choose stillness, feel powerful and grounded and rooted. And if you choose movement, tap into that feeling of fluidity, free flowing intuition, power of just being you. One more breath in. Exhale, draw your palms to heart center. Take one more breath in, you're doing awesome. And exhale, release that side. Let's take that on the other side. So right foot to the earth, anchoring down. Left foot kickstands, maybe comes to calf, or maybe jumps all the way up over the knee. Push the right foot down. Squeeze the left glute a little to open through your left hip. Good. Create space between your shoulders and your ears, and pick the shape that makes you feel the most you and your power this morning. Don't think about it too much. Whatever comes to mind is there for a reason. Honor that, honor your intuition. 4 more powerful breaths here. If you fall out of it, just get right back in. You can always begin again. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Ooh, 1 more breath together. Inhale. Exhale, release. Find mountain pose one last time. Toes wide, legs engaged, palms at your sides, palms shining forward, shoulders pulling down away from the ears, core is engaged. Close your eyes. Imagine that those roots under your feet are growing, tangled and thick, going all the way down through layers and layers of apartment and dirt and soil, all the way down to the core of the earth. Know that you are always tethered to this power. And any sense of equanimity or calm or powerful balance you feel now is your true essence. This was here the whole time. Sometimes we just have to peel back a lot of other stuff to find it. With your eyes still closed, sweep your arms up to the sky. Breathe in, embrace the day. As you exhale, palms draw powerfully to heart center. Lift your thumbs up to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, merging heart and mind. May all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, and free. Bow in gratitude to each of you and to this amazing practice that connects us even when we're really far apart. Namaste. All right, I went over. This always happens. Hope you have a great day. If you need to jet, go for it. Otherwise, I'll be around for about 5 minutes to chat if you'd like. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.